Let's start. Hey, Facebook, how are you? Give me 1 second. I think we're going to get a speedy start today because I'm ready to go. I've got everything here with me today to get us started. I'm about to share this out to the groups. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope that the week is going by quickly for you or slowly, however you want the week to go. Okay, so that was Facebook. We have shared out to all of Facebook. Now it's time to go to Instagram. Let's go live on Instagram. I get silly, guys. Don't mind me. Kim K. SLAPPS. I love this title. And hi Cassidy, how are you? Hi Wise Kangs. Let me wave hi to y'all. Hi Still I Rise, MBA to be continued. Happy New Year, my dear. Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope that you are well on your way to achieving your resolutions. Hope y'all are drinking your water, getting your exercise in, whatever you resolved for the new year. I hope you are well on your way for it to be happening for you. We are going to get started as usual at 8:05. So we've got about 4 minutes. We're going to give people about 4 minutes to come in. At 8:05, I want you guys to share this out to your people because that is the official start of the show. But if you want to share it out to people now, feel free. We have got some stories today. I'm excited about them. Hi, LaTanya. Yes, I'm ready. 17 degrees. Oh, no. Okay, I thought it was bad over here. I think we hit in the 40s today. Where are you? Wait, where are you at, LaTanya? You told me yesterday, but my brain just doesn't remember. Hi, Kelsey, your boy. Hi, Or Original LLC. Hi, the KJ Smith. Hello, everybody. Remind me where you're coming from again, LaTanya. So where is it 17 degrees right now? Alaska? Okay. So today we have a little bit of a follow-up on the Phi Beta Sigma story that we talked about yesterday. LaTanya says hello to everybody. The KJ Smith said hello from North Carolina. I get a lot of love from North Carolina. I need to go there one day. Yes, I'm joining from Maryland. Okay, we got about 2 minutes before we're going to start. So just to give you a little preview, we got a little follow-up on the Phi Beta Sigma story that we did yesterday. If you didn't watch, you can always go watch on the YouTube channel. Kim Kardashian might be slapping somebody for copyright infringement. We also have... Oh, we have the Royals. Did y'all see the story that came out about the Royals today? I just want to talk about that because we talked about them not too long ago while I was on Christmas break. And then I also saw a reference to one of the stories that we covered. So that's what we're doing today. If we finish before the time, we will have time for Q&A. We're going to start in about 1 minute. Oh, I want to remind you guys, sign to secure your spot for my vision board party happening January 19th. That is a Sunday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is a virtual vision board party. We are going to toast to accomplishments, goal set, and come up with affirmations for the year. So if you like vision boards like I do, if you want to be surrounded by a group of, entrepreneurs and like-minded people who want to succeed in 2020, go sign up for the virtual vision board. Hi, Shop Best on the Yard. Hey, my dear, and you can sign up for that using the link in my bio, Linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. Shop Best on the Yard. We have a follow-up to the Phi Beta Sigma case. I was hoping you were going to be in the live broadcast yesterday, but we will follow up on it today, all right? Yes, I can't wait to. I'm very excited. I'm going to get my supplies this weekend. If you're on the list, you got the list of supplies. If you're not on the list, go sign up so you can get the list of supplies. Hi, Lareed. How are you? Oh, LaTanya, you're in Detroit. Leave, girl. It's too cold. Come somewhere else where it's warmer. Oh, I'm glad you watched the replay. Awesome. Hi, Tanya. Okay. Ooh, I got lost in the hellos, y'all. Y'all make me feel so warm and welcome. All right, it is 8:05, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to share this out to your peoples. All right, share this out, and I'm going to start the recording device. Start recording. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We have reached the end of the middle of the week. It's nothing but sunny skies from here. The weekend is on the horizon. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my nightly broadcast, except for Fridays, where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you're wondering who this person is who's talking, or whose face you're seeing on the screen, I'm Natalie Pierre-Louis, host of the show and owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help you. Oh, awesome, Tanya. What that means is I help you get your business paperwork done. So if you need help with getting your business registered with the state, Hi Sincere 39, getting your EIN numbers, DUNS numbers, contracts, operating agreements, hiring employees properly. Hi, I am CEO Bree. Brand protection. I help you do all of that. Why am I qualified to help you do all of that? Hi, KBZ92. I'm qualified because I am a licensed attorney with a specialization in business formation. I have been a licensed attorney for 14 years and counting. I have started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I have had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but so many of you have amazing business ideas, and even if you don't want to go to business school or law school, there are just some things that you need to know as a business owner. So that is what I'm here to impart that information to you. Okay, so if you would like to see how I can help you get your business off the ground for 2020 or help you to get more structure in your existing business, you can schedule a free 15-minute consultation using the link in my bio. Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. Also, if you're looking for some motivation and support in finally getting that business off the ground or whatever you want to do with your business, I'm having a virtual vision board party on January 19th, 2020. That is a Sunday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. where we are going to toast to everybody's accomplishments. We're going to have wine here. It's going to be great. We are going to set our goals for 2020 and come up with strategies. Hi, Alva Scott. And come up with strategies on how to succeed. And we're going to come up with affirmations that we will be reciting to ourselves to keep us on track for our goals. All right. So if that sounds fun and interesting to you, thank you, Shop Best on the Yard. Go to Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. You guys on Instagram, Shop Best on the Yard, just put it in the comments. It is also the first, it's also the only link in my Instagram bio. I always forget to pin my title. I don't know why. LaTanya Williams said, I can't leave currently like the Four Seasons when we have them. Okay, well, stay where you are then, girl. I can't do that. 17 degrees. All right. So here's how the show works. I post, if you're new, I think we have home people here, but we're just gonna, just in case somebody who rewatches this doesn't know what's going on, here's how the show goes. So I pull stories that I find, I have Google alerts set up. I have websites that I like to go to, and I pick stories that I think we can pull lessons from as business owners, as entrepreneurs, and some that are just downright funny. And we talk about them. So this is a discussion. I want you guys to participate. I'm going to ask you questions. If you have comments, please drop them in the box. I love interacting with you. So don't just sit there and not respond unless you are driving. Okay. If you're driving, just listen. You can go rewatch later. But if you're, wherever you're at and you're in a safe space where you can participate, hi, Swagger Right 365. Hi, I'm God's Child 1983. Please do participate. All right. So if we are ready, I need to see at least 3 readies in the comments. Ready. Let me see some readies. I need to see at least 3 readies before we get started. We got a Phi Beta Sigma follow-up. We got a Kim K case. Kim's out here slapping people. We got a royal kerfuffle. I got one ready from I am CEO Bree. A ready from Tanya Blingologist. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need your taxes done for 2020, go follow King Tax Services 18. She's going to get you right. Yes, thank you for the readies, Alva Scott and Shop Best on the Yard and Lareed. All right, we are getting ready to start, okay? So, first case is a follow-up from yesterday. Yesterday, we had an amazing discussion about Phi Beta Sigma. We talked about Ralph Lauren, who was selling these $336 pants on their French website, and they had taken the high keep walking, what does this say? Hi, keep walking, I can't read those letters, but hi. Yeah, so yesterday we talked about Ralph Lauren and how they were selling $336 pants on their French website. And on the pants, they had Phi Beta Sigma's trademarked Greek letters, as well as a symbol that looked like a Mason symbol, except they replaced the usual letter, which I think is a G, with a P. And they were only selling it on the French website, and they changed the colors to red and black. A journalism outlet that I guess monitors what's happening with the Black Greek organizations. Hi, Black Beautiful 29. They contacted apparently Ralph Lauren to let them know that what they were doing was wrong, and Ralph Lauren took everything down within a short period of time. Now, yesterday, someone in the audience said that Phi Beta Sigma had filed a cease and desist letter to Ralph Lauren, and I did some follow-up on that because I wanted to make sure that I had my facts right. And according to the resources that I checked out, while Phi Beta Sigma has responded, they did not file a cease and desist. What they did do is they started a petition. Hi, Busy Peach. They started a petition on change.org. Thank you for those readies, LaTanya. And saying how wrong it was that Ralph Lauren was trying to capitalize off of Phi Beta Sigma's, popularity, and, not even trying to give them credit for it. Shop Best on the Yard said, love at Watch the Yard. They are all things HBCUs and Divine Nine Greeks. Well, I got to start paying more attention to them because I don't know anything really about the Divine Nine or HBCU Greeks. And I feel like there's a lot of room there for some stories that we could cover. But yes. So the follow-up to that story, hi Beast Mode Berg, how are you doing, my dear? But the follow-up to that story is that while Phi Beta Sigma has responded, they haven't responded with a cease and desist. They have a petition on change.org, all right? So I just wanted to make sure that we had the facts clear on the Phi Beta Sigma story. So Busy Peach said there are awesome histories for HBCUs and Black Greek organizations, and I'm sure that they are. It's just like, how it's like one of those things that they're there, but you just haven't taken the time to do it. That's kind of what it is for me. Shop Best on the Yard said, yes, they have a lot of copyright and trademark infringement issues and suits. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to pay close attention to Watch the Yard. Hello, Falcon Chris 67. So, if you guys, y'all who are in these, HBCU, Divine Nines, whatever, if you guys have stories about infringement or copyright, please send them to me so we can talk about them. Hi, Dr. Kimmy 12. Hi, Christopher O. Elliott. Okay, hey. All right, so we have put Phi Beta Sigma to rest. Now we are moving on to the title story of this broadcast. Kim Kardashian is out here slapping people, y'all, but not slapping the way that you think. So a while ago, I did a story, or I covered a story where Kim Kardashian was suing an app development company, or two app development companies, one called iHandy, and one called TapLogic. She was suing them for $10 million because they had a selfie beauty app, and to promote the app, they were using a picture of Kim Kardashian, okay? Now, they didn't have an agreement with Kim Kardashian. Hi, good hair, good body. They don't, Kim Kardashian never said that she used their app. There was no connection between Kim Kardashian and these app developers, right? So Kim Kardashian, as she has the right to do, in California, they have a law that, that's called the right of publicity, saying you can't just use my face to promote to promote your stuff. And that is the law that Kim Kardashian filed suit against these app developers for, because Kim Kardashian, while she has a lot of pictures, she doesn't necessarily own the copyright to all of them, right? So if you don't have a copyright to a photo, to something that you have created, most times you are barred from seeking legal relief because you don't have the legal standing. You used to be able to kind of, piece together proof that you owned a copyright, but because there are so many copyright infringement suits now, the court has become much stricter. And if you want to sue in court for copyright infringement, you must have a legal copyright. Otherwise, they are going to dismiss your case. So the old adage that you can do the poor man's copyright, that does not exist anymore. Okay? All right. So Kim Kardashian doesn't have a copyright to this photo that they used, but it was definitely a photo of hers. So she sued under the law regarding the right of publicity. So these two, you go to Sincere39 asks, how do you copyright pictures? You go to copyright.gov and there you tap, and you can copyright your visuals. It's a whole process. I was just helping a client out with that the other day. All right. So these two app development companies, iHandy and TapLogic, they are not taking this lying down. They have mounted several defenses to Kim Kardashian's lawsuit regarding the right of publicity. The first argument they have is that the court has no jurisdiction over them because these app development companies primarily do business in China. So they're basically saying, we're outside of the country, so you cannot sue us, Kim Kardashian, or the court has no power over us, right? Now, can anybody tell me what would be kind of an argument that would void that argument that, well, we're based in China and that's where we do most of our business? What would kind of be the argument against that the court might be like, that's not a good enough argument? Beast Mode Berg said, what if you hired a photographer to take your pictures? Can you still copyright the images you paid for? You and that photographer need to have a written agreement as to who owns the copyright to those pictures. I'm going to get to Shop Best on the Arts answer because that was the answer I was looking for, right? So I recently took family photos with, I bought a family photo portrait package with my family. When I had a contract with the photographer explicitly stated in the contract that he is allowed to use those photos for promotional purposes for his business. Now, if I don't want that, if I want full copyright authority over these pictures, that's something that I would have to work out with the photographer separately. So it's all in what's in your contract, all right? But let's get back to this question I asked. I asked you guys what would be a defense to this argument that these two app development companies say that, well, we're primarily based in China, so you don't have jurisdiction. Shop Best on the Yard said your app is used internationally. That is absolutely right. Good Hair, Good Body said emailing a photo to yourself is no longer a poor man's copyright. Exactly. Poor man's copyright doesn't exist anymore. Shop Best on the Yard said on international devices. Yes. Even though this app development company is based in China, Lenona Mathis also said the photo was created in the U.S. Beast Mode Burke said the apps are used globally. These are all excellent arguments. Yeah, you might be based in China. Maybe primarily your business comes there. But this app is available internationally to anybody who has a phone that has access to this Play Store. So ostensibly, you are selling to the entire world. And Kim K's face, even if it was only in China, Kim K's face is known worldwide. She represents multiple brands, okay? All right, so very good argument to that. The second argument that the company is, the second defense that the company is bringing up, hold on. Latanya Williams said their consumers aren't only from China and they receive no permission. Absolutely. The second argument iHandy and TapLogic have put forward is that Kim Kardashian didn't take the picture and has no copyright. So these are true. Kim Kardashian did not take this photo, and Kim Kardashian does not have a copyright to this photo. That's why she sued under California state law about the right of publicity. And in furtherance of this argument that she doesn't own the copyright, iHandy and TapLogic, they're saying that copyright law is federal law, and this right of publicity is California law, and federal law should trump state law. So these I don't know who these Chinese companies have as their attorneys, but they know about jurisdiction. So they're basically saying, hey, Kim, you don't even own the copyright to this picture. You're suing us under a state law, and copyrights are federal, so your state law doesn't really matter because copyrights are federal and you don't have one. So they're asking the court to dismiss this case. The problem is there have been decisions regarding copyright laws trumping state right of publicity laws. There have been decisions that said if you are using these photos to make money, that is that's not really an issue. Okay, so yes, that's what the law says, but that when you have court decisions, the court does not think ahead in terms of let's prevent this. The court waits for a problem to show up, and then they try to fix just that problem because they don't want to be overbroad. So when the right of publicity case came up, there was probably a case that came up where copyright federal law was against California state right of publicity law, and the decision that the court came up to was that if you're trying to use these images, regardless of whether the person has a copyright or not, if you're trying to use it to make money, you can't use this federal over state claim. Okay, so Kim is not out of luck yet. I'm sure her attorneys are going to come back with a good argument, but there is a third argument that these two app development companies are putting forward. They are saying that Kim Kardashian is trying to limit their free speech by using what is called a SLAPP lawsuit. That is why, hi Nessie Time, that is why I called this episode Kim K Slaps App Maker. So there is something called a SLAPP lawsuit, strategic lawsuit against public participation, right? What this means is somebody with money basically keeps suing somebody who has less money so they can prevent them from, expressing themselves or putting forth whatever art or whatever they want to put out there in the world. They're preventing them by keeping them tied up in legal cases. So these two app development companies, iHandy and TapLogic, are basically saying, well, Kim K, she is trampling on our free expression, and she's using her money to tie us up in the courts so that we can't express ourselves as companies, right? Okay. Now, if you were just posting these pictures because you like Kim K, that's one thing. But you are here trying to promote an app where people are going to make purchases, right? So is this just a matter of free expression? What do you guys think? Is Kim K just using her money to prevent people from being able to say what they want? Or is she out here trying to defend her face? Remember, Kim K makes money off her face. I think to get an Instagram post from Kim K, it costs like $250,000. So you're out here just using her face willy-nilly to make money on your little app. I don't care if you make $10 off of it. And regardless of how you feel about Kim K, I have told y'all repeatedly how I feel about Kim K. But this is how she makes her money, and it is her right to protect her brand. Shop Best on the Yard said it's definitely not a matter of free expression. Hi, Jessica Alexander, KW25. Nice to have you. All right, so those are the three arguments that these two development apps are putting forward. One, that the U.S. court doesn't have jurisdiction over them because they're based in China. We said that's probably not going to work because they are selling that app worldwide, internationally. It is available in an app store. Two, they're saying that Kim doesn't have a legal copyright, and the state California law of right of publicity is lower than the federal copyright law. And we said that there have been decisions that said if you are using that non-copyrighted image to make money, that is not a bar to a person using the state law. And they are using this app to make money. And third, they're saying that she's using her money to tie them up in the courts so that they can't have free expression. Nessie Time said you can't make money off of her face. You are absolutely right. Regardless of how you think about Kim K, that woman, she keeps her brand tight. She does not depending on how you look at it, she is very strategic about where she puts her face. You got to cut the check first. You can't just take her picture and not cut her a check. So we'll wait and see what happens between Kim Kardashian and this selfie beauty app development team. Okay, do we have any more comments about that story before we move on to the next one? Because we are talking about the royal family, y'all. Oh my God. This story came out today, and I could not wait to get on here with you guys. If any more comments about Kim Kardashian, because I'm ready to move on to the royals. All right. Shop S in the Yard said, listen, I don't necessarily like her, but you can't check for her unless you have a check for her. Yes, that's right. You can't check for her unless you have a check for her. And that's the way it should be. Cut the check. All right. Before we move on to the royalty, I want to remind you guys that you can set up a 15-minute free consultation with me if you're a first-time client to get your business formation strategy together. Also, my virtual vision board party is happening January 19th. Go to the link in my bio, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, to save your spot, okay? Good Hair, Good Body said, didn't a similar case happen with J-Lo, but she lost? I'm not sure which case you're talking about. I think J-Lo's come up a couple of times in this broadcast. But if you can remind me of what the particulars were, I can jog my memory. Hi, Queen-like behavior. All right. So let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen who follow the royal family, who, are fans of Meghan, I'm like, Meghan Markle and the Prince are really growing on me. If you remember, we talked about around Christmas time, I Am CEO Bree said he is rolling with her until the wheels fall off, doing it this way. So if you remember around Christmas time when I was home, we talked about how, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, I think that's who she's married to, had separated themselves from the Duke and Duchess, from Kate and the other brothers' charity, and started their own, and they filed all these trademarks, and they didn't spend Christmas with the royal family and all this stuff, and there were just rumors going about what's going on with the royal family. Well, apparently they are making their way out of Buckingham Palace. They announced today, both Meghan and her husband, that they are separating. They are separating from the charity. They have moved out of Buckingham Palace. They have their own place, but they are now going to be splitting their time between North America and the UK. They said they're still going to maintain their obligations, to the crown, to the royal family and all that stuff, but they are trying to make their way to be financially independent because they want to do their own thing. Now, here is the rub. They didn't even tell the people in Buckingham Palace. They didn't tell the Queen. They didn't tell Kate. They didn't tell nobody. Everybody found out about this on social media or whatever news outlet. And obviously, Buckingham Palace is really pissed. But why do you think that Meghan and Prince Harry decided to do it this way? And, just kind of spring it on them. And while you do that, I'm going to get to Good Hair, Good Body's comment. Good Hair, Good Body said J-Lo lost because she did not take the photographer's offer to buy the rights to the photo of herself. I still don't remember that case, but if the photographer offered her the rights to the picture, she should have taken it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what and in my heart of hearts, I believe that is why Beyonce walks around with her own photographer. So she doesn't have these problems with, copyright infringement. Yes. So why do you think that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry decided to do it this way? Like, they've kept real quiet. They were just like, okay, we're just going to separate a little bit. And now they're like, we out. We going to Canada, because that's where Meghan Markle was based when she was shooting her US TV show. We're trying to separate financially from the family. Now, they're broke. And they've got a sizable money, but I don't know if they're going to be able to maintain the lifestyle that they have now. I Am CEO Bree said because of what happened to his mother. That's a lot of the commentary that I saw. Sincere39 said they never accepted Meghan. Yeah, they've had a hard time. This her being, married into the royal family has caused a lot of strain, a lot of strife. And it has apparently it's put a strain on their marriage and their relationship. So they're leaving the royal family. They're gonna kind of, separate themselves. They're gonna split their time between North America and attend Britain or wherever Buckingham Palace is and have their own charity and build their own name and be financially independent. Shop Best on the Yard said, that's how you know they are truly in love. Latanya Williams said, that's right, they moving in silence. Tanya Blingologist said, I really don't follow the royal family. Girl, you need to follow Meghan Markle and her husband. That man loves that woman. He told his family bye. He said, I'm leaving. My wife is not happy. I have a baby. We are gone. So now we know why, Meghan Markle and the prince started their own charity, because they're getting out of Dodge. Congratulations. All right. So what time is it? We're making great time. Okay, so we are moving on to, hold on. We have some comments here. If they take crown money, they have to obey crown rules. That's very true. Tanya Blingologist said, left money. I am CEO Bree said, he loves her unconditionally. That's agape love. He loves that lady. And I think seeing what his mother went through, was a lot too. Lenona Mathis on Facebook said Piers Morgan is having a meltdown. Is he? I'm going to have to watch that. Nessie Time said that is so wrong for them to, I guess, treat Meghan like that. Her family caused a lot of mess too. I know her dad was like drunk or something and they had to disinvite him from the wedding. Latanya Williams said they are trying to create their own life. Apparently so. They got their own trademarks. They're leaving the continent at least half of the time. They want their son to, be exposed to the other side of his family as well, not just. So we're gonna cheer on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, the Duke and Duchess or the Sussex Royals, as their Instagram is. We're gonna cheer them on. Hi, Not Your Average Ben, and hope that things go well for them. I really don't see things going bad for them. I mean, he's a prince and she's an actress. She can get another acting job, and he can do TED Talks. They can pay him to do talks. Shop Best on the Yard said, I'm not surprised. They treat Meghan like that because they have always treated Harry as an outcast. Okay. Good Hair, Good Body said her dad is her husband's distant cousin. Wow. Okay, I didn't know all that. Y'all are really into this royal family stuff. Okay. All right, well, Latanya Williams said, the good book says when you're married, you will no longer cleave to your mother. Paraphrasing. That's right. When you get married, you're supposed to go create your own life. And I guess that's what Meghan and Harry are doing. They're leaving the royal palace. They moved out of Buckingham Palace a while ago. Prince William and Kate Middleton, they're still living in there with their problems. And they moved to some place called Windsor, and now they're just leaving the whole country. I am CEO Bree said, true. Hi, Shanique Jones. So we wish the Sussex Royals good luck with their business ventures, with their charitable ventures, with their move to North America. We welcome you. All right. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, it's not necessarily a story. Hold on. Tanya asked, is Harry the oldest or baby son? I could not tell you. I think the one that Meghan married was the youngest one. The oldest one is the one who's balding very badly. Okay. So the last story that we are covering, Good Hair Goodbye said, we're not into royals. It was on a documentary as a related topic. Okay. All right. Baby. Okay, so he's the baby. Okay, so the one Meghan married is the baby. Prince Harry is the baby. Prince William is the one who was bald and who cheated on Kate Middleton. Okay, thank you for all the babies. All right. And the youngest child tends to be the wild one who just kind of, breaks out from everybody. So maybe he's, just following what nature intends. Okay. All right. So the last thing that we are talking about tonight is just kind of something funny that came up for me. If you saw my stories, so how many of you guys use Rakuten? It used to be called Ebates. If you use Rakuten or Ebates, give me an R in the comments, okay? And while you do that, I'm going to refresh your memory on some things. So about a month ago, I was talking about a story about this company that had trademarked the term backcountry. They owned the domain name backcountry.com, and they were basically suing any business that had backcountry in the name. And there was such a backlash that they had to put out a statement. They said that they were going to work with all the vendors. They were donating money, things like that. Okay. Well, backcountry.com came up in my list of, vendors that I could get double cash back on for my Rakuten. Thank you for the R, Tanya. Thank you for the R, Sincere 39. And I just thought it was so funny because I was thinking, if I was a person and I saw backcountry.com come up, and I remembered this story where backcountry.com Rakuten, good hair, good body, Rakuten. It used to be called Ebates. Yes. So I'm thinking, if I'm a person and I saw backcountry.com come up, and I remember, and I'm a person that pays attention to this stuff, and I remember everything that backcountry.com did to all of these, thank you for the spelling, Sincere 39, did to all of these vendors who they made change their name, drop their name, everything like that. What might that do to my likelihood to purchase from them, whether or not I'm receiving cash back? Now, they did do everything that they could. Hi, my Brazilian boutique. They did do everything that they could do to, repair their image. They fired their entire legal team. They donated money. They reached out to the vendors and they said, hey, we'll sell your stuff on our sites. Yeah, I like Rakuten, but if you're a person who doesn't pay attention to the news that closely, and let's say the last story that you heard was that backcountry.com was out here suing everybody who had backcountry in the name, what would that do to your likelihood of purchasing from backcountry.com, whether or not Rakuten was going to give you 8% back or not? Let me know. Would you still be inclined to purchase from backcountry.com? And maybe are they on Rakuten for this cash back to kind of, garner back some of that lost revenue, some of those lost customers? What do you think? What do you think? What? Yeah, I'm going to come out with an album of like ad libs that I do. Will y'all buy my album? I'm just kidding. You wouldn't buy from them? Okay, Shanique Jones. And that would be your right. Because you might be like, they were doing some shady stuff and maybe the only reason they changed it is because they got caught, right? Shop Best on the Yard said, say no to bullies. Tanya, you said yes, that you would still purchase from them? Or yes, you would buy my album? I'm just kidding. Don't buy my album because I'm not coming out with one. But yeah, so, you gonna buy my album? Thank you, girl. It's just gonna be me just, doodling away in my Woo! Yes. Excuse me. Yeah, so I brought this up just to help you understand how your company's reputation can affect your revenue. If backcountry.com hadn't done all of this stuff to repair, I wouldn't have known that. And I would have been like, y'all out here still trying to steal people's money. Shop Best on the Yard said they're still trying to get back in people's good graces with the 8% back. Yeah, because that's a lot. That's a fair amount back for Rakuten. It's usually like somewhere between, I usually see anywhere between 1% and 5%. Yeah. Okay. So, yes. So those were the stories that we have. We had such a great discussion, guys. Thank you again for your energy, for your time, for your presence, because I can't do this show without you. If you have stories that you want me to cover, please DM me, email me, smoke signal. I don't know how you can reach me. Just give me the stories because I can't find everything. Good Hair Good Body said the name of the company is still throwing me off. I know they had a whole campaign trying to get people used to the name, but just look up Rakuten, girl. Latanya Williams said integrity is key. Integrity is key. You have to, your trademark, you can't see others' comments? I don't know, Lenona. I don't know why you can't see others' comments. It does sound weird, but the cash back is great. Yes. So your company's reputation, when you trademark all of that, Latanya wouldn't purchase from them. When you trademark all, and you protect your brand, you're not just protecting the items that you sell. You are protecting your company's reputation. So you need to be careful. You need to be out here defending your names. Okay. Tanya said, that's where I would buy my ink in bulk when it was eBay. So Tanya used to buy her ink on eBay, what is now Rakuten. Okay. I do not know why you guys cannot see the comments on Facebook. I can see all of your comments. I thank you for your participation. If you have any questions, what time is it? Whew, y'all keep me going. All right, I'm going to do like 3 minutes of questions because your girl is still trying to get to the gym tonight. If you have any questions about the stories that we covered about Phi Beta Sigma and their change.org petition, Sincere39 said he likes Groupon. If you have any questions, High Golf Ultra Lounge, if you have any questions about Kim Kardashian suing these app developers, any questions about the royals and them leaving the Buckingham Palace. Shop Best in the Yard says she's about to take a nap. Get some rest, girl. All those tumblers you make, that is hard work. Go check out Shop Best on the Yard, guys. She makes some awesome stuff. Yes, any country on Backcountry or Rakuten. Yes, but we're going to be back here tomorrow, Thursday. Remember, I don't go live on Friday. Tanya said I had the same complaint earlier on Facebook. Okay, so apparently something is wrong on Facebook that you can't see the comments. This is not just a me thing. All right. Sign up for my virtual vision board party, Linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. Go get my free business launch cheat sheet. If you need help getting your business structured in 2020, thank you, Tanya. Y'all go check out King Tax Services 18 on Instagram for some tax help. She's going to get you right. Also, make sure that you set up your free 15-minute consultations with me if you're a first-time client to get your business formation strategy together and see how we can work together. I will be back on tomorrow, and I will have a special offer for you guys, so make sure you're tuned in, and remember, send me some stories if you have them, all right? I will talk to you all tomorrow. It doesn't seem like we have any more questions. I'm going to scroll up a little bit more. All right, so a good night to all, and to all a good night. Bye.